It is July 27th of 2020, and a couple of the predictions that I've been making have been coming out. First of all, I said in the year 2020, uh, it was a year of what they call Uranus opposition, which means a lot of problems to overcome. And when I did Donald Trump's cycle, I said that he would have financial and health problems. And of course, because he's a billionaire, we don't know that means that he needs a pair of shoes or something. And it probably means with his office, but it could also mean personally as well. I wouldn't discount that either. I said that Joe Biden would probably, or I said that the Democrats would definitely have a ethnic or black female running in office, and it seems like Biden's about to pick his candidate. But I said this a couple of months ago on a video, even when Bernie Sanders and all of them were still in the running. So it's not just a prediction of today. This is a prediction that was already made when Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders and Buttigieg and everybody else was still in the race. I said in the Democratic ticket there would be a black or ethnic female in one of the positions. And we'll see what happens with that. I also said that with George Folds that what they really needed was what Gandhi did, which was passive resistance. And he got the British to leave India by not cooperating with them and at the same time not resisting them. And Martin Luther King was probably the Black Gandhi because he preached nonviolence. He was a man of principle. And he knew that you couldn't act like a criminal and ask for justice. And even though I felt that the way the police officer treated George Floyd's was really an execution. I thought that he didn't get treated right at all, and that was a miscarriage of justice. A police officer is not supposed to judge somebody or try them or execute them. He was only supposed to apprehend them or charge them and not punish them. So that was my take on it, but that's my personal opinion. I feel that in 2021, it's going to be a time of overcoming problems with the world, probably with the virus. And I kind of got the impression that people were kind of releasing balloons in a large area or field or a certain place and releasing them in the air. I don't know if they have pictures of people or sayings or expressions. I don't know if it's a vigil of some kind or a sense of accomplishment, because I kind of get the scepter, which means rewards after a battle. And the cycle that's coming in from October of 2020 through 2021 is a period, a more spiritual period. And it's a period that's better for air travel and flying and things like that, where 2020 air travel and flying and the coronavirus and COVID-19 was a definite problem, as well as all the health ramifications that COVID-19 brought, and financial problems and debilitating our economy, our health situations, our bars, our restaurants, our shopping malls, our schools, and so forth and so on. It almost touched every aspect of life, and people walking around with a mask like I have here, as to not poison someone else or to be poisoned. It's a time of extreme caution. where you have to distance yourself from people and wear a mask and constantly wash your hands. In the United States, thank God, we have more facilities for washing hands and sanitizers and everything else. There's parts of the country not so much. I felt that a black female was going to be involved with one of these black people, lives are important type of thing, because she'll be wrongly, how would you say it, handled by police or people in authorities, and it's going to be a big issue. And it's going to be in the north or east of the United States, not the south or the west. And I felt there was something happening in the Boston area in regards to police activities and the way they treat people and so forth. In the country of India, I think they're going to develop a new grain or crop that is going to help to feed a lot of people. And in 2021, I think there's going to be a large outreach to help some countries that don't have the facilities, that have been devastated either by the health situations of the coronavirus, or they need medical or equipment help. And I think there'll be a large outreach in that endeavor in 2021. The 2021 cycle starts from early October of 2020 and goes through 2021. And it particularly will affect people born on the 3rd, 12th, 21st, or 30th of any month, particularly March or Pisces people, which is people born at the end of February or in March. And it will also particularly affect people born in late November or in December, which I call December of Sagittarius people. But it's also a time of overcoming problems, a growth of spirituality and air travel, and overcoming serious problems, which I hope would indicate the corona virus, COVID 2019, and I hope the world lightens up and things start looking more normal, more like they used to be. I tell people, you live in a world now where you can't go to a place and sit down and have a coffee and a donut. And the simple things that we took for granted no longer exist. And we're all walking around at a distance from people with a mask and spraying disinfectant on our hands and hoping nobody coughs on us. And that's my take on this situation.